Alright, welcome back everyone. It is game number 5. Holy moly. Wow. Not sure why I came back. And actually, yeah. That was said by Zach, who actually kind of gave up and quit the game before returning here in game number 5. And actually half of Giant Killer General's team kind of quit after the last game and rejoined kind of sheepishly. So yes, game number 5, Ratking's team has won this match 3-1, but they are going to play game number 5 regardless. And so actually Drunken taking the reins, and it's so interesting because Drunken was on Giant Killer General's team, but now I guess officially he is on Ratking's team. He's taking the reins and captaining for his team, for Ratking's team here. So this is the first instance where somebody other than the team captain is captaining so far in Osmodian's tournament. Ratking also here, Kramisi, Miss Zombie, and Flatline. So 5 players total. Giant Killer General is going to have Homer, Falcon, Zach, Genghis Khan, LN, and Kruniak on his team. And I'm doing something a little bit different, so hopefully, you know, this is... I want to ideally have some high-res videos, so hopefully this is HD quality, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. The main obstacle that's been keeping me from doing that is just performance issues on my computer. But hopefully I've figured out a way to make it possible. So yes, this is a Krakatoa, and also leave me some comments too. Let me know what you think of this change in video quality, if you know the trade-off works out or not. And yeah, so if you've watched the films of the previous games. Actually, it's been explained to me that in a couple of the games, people on Giant Killer General's team have spared Kruniak dying units, and that just all that does is makes it so it seems as if he's losing units that he's not. So it should hurt his ratios a little bit, but other than that, not really. It just might make him upset. I think Zach did it when there was something I missed where Mercuridia went berserk and killed a couple of mortar dwarves, I've been told. So, and also in this game, let's see, anything. Miss Zombie only gets 6%. Drunken keeps a great many of the units for himself. Giant Killer General actually taking few units. What did he decide to take? Honestly, I have no idea. Well, doesn't really matter. Giant Killer General actually taking hardly anything at all. So it's actually 6 on 5 because Giant Killer General has detached he detached his way out of this game. Oh, jeez. So anyway, Krakatoa, this is actually Stampede. So you see these peasants. They're kind of annoying, and what you want to do is move them to the other side of the map to these the colored flags for your team, and then they'll teleport away, and then you'll get points for each peasant that's successfully teleported. I'm gonna blow up this map a little bit. And poor LN, he basically gets peasant duty. And I guess he played really horribly in this match to basically deserve that. Because nobody likes to have only peasants. He does have a couple warriors, to be fair, but you know, I guess that's not too bad, right? Now this is so this is kind of what Team Drunken at this point is doing. They're spreading out. They have Kremisi on the southern flank. They have a couple of scouting goals, kind of looking for those peasants. Flatline scouting goal is there. Kremisi's is over here. In the middle, they have you know, a line of goals. Flatline with those. Flatline with a lot of goals in this game. Myth Zombie there. And in the north as well, just a lot of goals. And then Drunken with this pretty large mid-force consisting of, you know, warriors, a dwarf, and the peasants. Some thrall on the defense there. Now for Giant Killer General's team, you know, kind of a more standard trade, I guess. You know, archers. Standard's probably not the correct word, as you know, this map is, there's nothing standard about this map. And you know, Homer with archers in the middle, some melee, and a dwarf there for Zach. Some goals, pus goals here. You can see they're carrying a pus packet. And in the north, who do we have? It is Genghis Khan, none other than the great Genghis Khan himself. I heard something like, oh, I don't know, a vast majority of people on this planet are descended from Genghis Khan. They have genetically, I forget what the exact percentage is, but look it up if you don't believe me. And so what's happening here is Giant Killer General, his team, and he still actually he has 15% now, so he took some units. So it's more like 7 on 5 or 6 on 5. My mistake. Well, that didn't work out for that pus goal. Saw an archer get taken out in the meantime. Whoops. Yeah, I think this is going to work out. So basically, these archers are going to kind of be pelting away, and Ratking and Kremisi are going to be moving in with their archers there. So I guess the trade wasn't all that dissimilar. Well, that didn't work for Homer. And yeah, this pus is being very ineffective, I think. Well, I guess it's effective in that it's freezing. There's a pus there. Kruniak moving in. Actually, it's not a pus. Here's a pus. Nope, that's not a pus either. Alright, well, neither of those are pusses. There's a pus going down. It's actually going down on that pus. Kind of a defensive pus. And there's one more there. And there's also some stuff happening here, but basically it doesn't seem like all that much. GKG taking out something, I guess a goal of some sort. There's the Genghis Khan now has control of the peasants and is moving them across the map. There's not a whole lot that can get them at this point if they go north. It's 66-83%. The peasants for Drunken, I think, have been spotted at this point. Somebody spotted them, maybe Zach, I think, spotted those peasants, so they're going to be driven away from the flag. And, you know, over here, you know, 58, 79%. Doesn't look like Team Drunken is looking very good. You know, a pus goes down, but it's really not enough to take out the units necessary to make a dent in this defensive force that's basically blocking Team Drunken from sinking those peasants in, from getting those across. Pretty good shot there by Zach. He's doing a pretty good defensive job there on that dwarf. Saw that pus go off there. Kind of a nice shot. Wow, that journeyman is a gunner. Well, that was an unfortunate dud for Zach. He's going to get all 3 of those warriors there with that well-placed shot. Basically, Drunken just has this dwarf and he takes out Zach's dwarf there, and these peasants. So is Drunken going to be able to hold off this entire army? It's possible.
5 minutes remaining.
Meanwhile, Kremisi, I think, has some remaining units. 29.54%. Not looking good on the flag here. You know, some warriors scouted. They might, I don't know, the peasants might just, Flyline's saying, you have to see their peasants. Mizami's saying they're north. So, you know, Ratking's team does know they're there, but, you know, their Thrall defense hasn't really adapted to that. Kremisi's going to be pushed back here. Ratking saying, good game. Ouch. I said ouch even though nothing really hurt me. It was just the lag on the screen. Well, there goes the pus. Genghis Khan laying that down. He's going to engage here and push those peasants through. And Drunken's going to be run down here by Zach's journeyman and actually takes care of all those peasants by himself. Kind of an interesting shot. I guess he did that to deny Team GKG the kills on the peasants, or maybe he just wanted to go out with a flourish. Who can say? Maybe he can let us know what drove him to go out like that. But the win's going to go to Team GKG, but it's not enough to take the match. Rat King's team is going to win it 3-2, and so they're looking pretty. Even though they're not overall in first place, I've yet to cast the games with the first place team at this point, but I'll get on that. Don't worry about it. Hopefully I'll get those out shortly. But never mind that. Looking at some of the player stats, Kremisi doing pretty good, 9 kills. Drunken at 10 kills, but with that last shot at the end, kind of torpedoed his damage, -14 there. Kreniak did pretty good, 98 damage, 14 kills. Zach also with 12 kills. So yeah, it was a pretty distinct, pretty clear victory for Team GKG. So next is Team Karma, or Team Kramer, as I've seen it referred to, versus Team Osmodian, and so we'll bring that to you shortly. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you've enjoyed some of these videos, and we'll see you next time.